Greetings, coaches. Just wanted to give you a brief tutorial about filling out logistics pages and communicating with families. So a couple things for you, and that is this, is that Rank One is our major communication system that we use to communicate with families. All right, now, not to be mistaken with communicating with kids, because that's a whole different thing. Several of you have group me's that you use to communicate with your students on your team, and that's fine. But also remember that it's very important to communicate with families as well. Now, you need to be able to use Rank One to do that. There's a messaging system in Rank One that we use as our major communication system with the families of athletes. All right, now there is something else that we need to make sure we are taking care of, and that is filling out our weekly logistics pages. Now, I have here on the website, this is the TWICA page of the website that we send out to families every week when they, towards the end of the week, so they have information for the next week. At the bottom of it, there's this section that says weekly updates, and this is where logistics pages are. You can actually access them through this, so you can fill them out, but I've also shared your logistics page with you, so it's in your school Gmail account. So anyway, I'm going to take you to the logistics page that I fill out each week for football, just so you have an idea of how it works. So when you get to your logistics page, there's a place up here for reminders. There's also a link to the practice schedule, so you don't need to type your practice schedule in there. It'll just take you back to the TWICA where the practice schedule is. And then it's got, excuse me, it's got if you're a sport that plays more than one game a week, it'll have, you can put multiple playing dates on here, but it's got a template, and it shows you on this template, what to fill out, the information that they need. So it's got game date, opponent, time, location, release time, departure time, all that kind of stuff. And so, money to bring, what items to bring, any additional information. All right, and these are all the things that families are really wanting to know. If it's a tournament that you're going to, you can also post tournament information on here, but they can access this directly from the TWICA, information that comes out to them every week. It's very important to have this done by noon on Friday for the following week. Okay, we do send out information about midweek that has departure times and that kind of stuff to you as the coach, so you can kind of access that to see what time we've been cleared for departure and all that kind of stuff. So you just copy that into here. Now, the other thing is this, and this is what I do for our football families, and I found it to be pretty effective. Once you fill this out, if you'll just copy and paste this into a Rank One message and send it to your families at the same time that you just did this, man, I mean, they get it in a Rank One message, and then they get it. If they come to the TWICA page, so they can, they've got it in their inbox, but then they've also got, they get the TWICA weekly update, so they can access it there as well. It's very important to do that, because you're going to have families that say that you're not communicating with them. You're always going to have families that say that you're not communicating with them. But if you'll do this, all right, then we know that they're getting the exact same information in two different ways. One of them is on the TWICA page. The other one is in their Rank One message system. If you have not yet figured out how to use the Rank One messaging system, stop by the office and talk to either myself or Lisa or Matt, and we can help you out with those things. But anyway, it's really important, especially right now as we're transitioning into winter sports, that we are taking care of communicating with parents and families, and this is the way that we have created for coaches to do that. So anyway, again, if you have any questions, please let us know. We're willing to help however we can. Thanks.